Welcome back to DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. He's Tyler Feldman, I'm Jeff Jones. Chances are you expected to see us here. What we didn't expect to see is how bad the Texas offense looked in Saturday's game against TCU and how great the defense looked. Texas fell to TCU 17-10. Tyler, in this one, I said the offense was bad. Here's the stat that I've hung on to for a while. At halftime, the Longhorns had as many sacks on defense as pass completions on offense. That was 4 apiece. There was good, the defense, but like we said a few times, the offense, just horrible.
And Jeff, I have 5 components that Steve Sarkisian said in the press conference that I sat in earlier after the game. He said there was a lack of execution, lack of clarity, lack of poise, lack of focus, and lack of confidence. Now, when I was walking back out here onto the field after that presser, I walked past a film room. In that film room, the lights were off. In that dark room, I saw Keandre Coburn just sitting in absolute silence. I think if you had to pinpoint one picture to remember from this game, that is the picture that I'm going to remember. Steve Sarkisian addressing the problems after the loss.
Offensively, zero rhythm in the game. We could not get out of our own way, which is extremely frustrating. Clearly did not see this coming. Thought we practiced really well, thought we were prepared, thought we understood the plan, but for one reason or not, we kind of took turns, just not execute. And the reality of it is that's on me, because I have to make sure that I'm putting the players in position where they feel confident enough to go make plays. And clearly tonight we didn't do it.
Bijan Robinson in the running game, another issue significantly for the Texas offense. 12 rushes, 29 yards. Quinn Ewers also a problem, Jeff.
Yeah, you mentioned Bijan. He's the best player, and that ground attack has been the best component of the UT offense in several games. You have to feed the big dog, and you have to find a way to make that rushing game work. But when it doesn't work, you imagine that the 5-star recruit that's back there playing quarterback will just figure it out. He didn't tonight. No. This is not the first time we've seen Quinn struggle like this, but it might be the final straw. I heard some fans calling for Hudson Card, the backup, the Lake Travis alum, to come off the bench and take over for Quinn. So we asked head coach Steve Sarkisian, did you consider bringing Hudson in?
To me, it wasn't all on Quinn. I think that everybody took turns tonight. We were just off. And then that probably wouldn't have been fair to Hudson to put him in at the end of the game to try to save the day with a couple minutes to go. So, I thought Quinn continued to compete. A couple of unfortunate errors to where, the ball kind of gets knocked out of his hand and different things happen. He slips, and so it was just one of those nights where things we couldn't get into any sort of rhythm. And again, I'm sure Quinn will tell you he would have loved to play better, but I think everybody on offense could say the same thing. We all could have played better.
Yeah, you heard Sark right there say, quote, it's just one of those nights. So it sounds like he's going to stick with Quinn, number 3, as the starting quarterback. But only time will tell if that quarterback position turns into a quarterback competition. Now, one player who we didn't see on the field, Deshaun Jamison.
Yeah, one of the quarterbacks on the defense. You saw that Quentin Johnston touchdown. I think his communication, his leadership would have helped on that play. Steve Sarkisian saying post-game that he actually suffered a concussion during practice earlier in the week, and that's why he did not play against TCU.
Yeah, so we'll see if Deshaun is healthy enough to play in the next game. That's a road trip to Kansas. Darrenisha, I know you're standing by to take things over from here. That's the last time we'll see us from DKR tonight, so signing off. For Tyler, I'm Jeff. Back to you, Darrenisha.
Thanks, guys. Maybe it was the cold. We're not used to the cold out here.